What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the AM, guys. Welcome back to 5 Minute Rants. I'm your host, Michael Abernathy, and welcome back to the show predicated on the journey of life and business. I hope y'all are doing well and hope life is treating y'all great. So today, everybody, I wanted to talk about recipes. And what really brought this up was first I'll just go back. My wife loves to bake. My wife really enjoys spending time in the kitchen baking. And it really occurred to me life is a lot like a recipe, right? There's more than one way to bake a cookie, and there are multiple cookies. You can make whatever you want. And I think what happens is, as people, we get caught up in trying to figure out the right way to do things versus there are multiple ways to get the same outcome. I think what really matters more than just figuring out the right way to do something or the right way to move forward or how to get the result you want, it's really the purpose driving the work and the purpose driving the recipe. Why are you doing what you're doing? Two things about that. I think the purpose is so important, and then the next thing is just starting. We often tend to just get stuck at the beginning of work. We get stuck because we don't know how to start, and we'll spend all this time spinning and going around in circles trying to figure out how to get started versus, just ship something. Just do it. Just move forward, and then you will figure it out as you go versus trying to have it all figured out before you even start or before you even try. And I think when it comes back to going about recipes and how life is like a recipe, it's the principles that matter, right? It's the principles behind baking that actually make you able to make a cookie with a few ingredients or with a ton of ingredients. It's the principles that matter more than the ingredients in a sense, right? If you're going to have chocolate chip cookies, you obviously need chocolate chips. But if you're just going to have a sugar cookie, you're talking about some butter, flour, sugar, and maybe a pinch of cinnamon, throwing it in there or not. Just real simple. And I think the reason why I'm saying this is because I think that oftentimes we just don't know how to start, and that's where we get lost a lot, trying to figure out the best way to do it. But in reality, there are multiple ways and multiple avenues to end up with the same result with slight variation, right? And I think I'm not saying that there isn't a right or wrong way to do things. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I do think, like treating people with kindness, you shouldn't treat people with hate. I think that's definitely a part of what I'm talking about. But really what I'm focusing on is we just tend not to start to move forward in things. We tend to not even try because we're so afraid of failure or we're so afraid of not being able to make it that we end up being paralyzed. And we get trapped in this fear and in this thought pattern of, oh my gosh, if I don't do this right, my whole life comes to an end. My whole world comes to an end. And it's really not like that in business. It's really learn as you go, and it's really go and grow. So as you move forward, as long as you have that mindset to grow, everything is going to move forward. And if you have that humility to be wrong, everything is going to move forward, and you can just continue to ship things as long as you have that heart position to grow. And what matters is the purpose and the why you're doing the work. What matters is, why are you baking cookies? Is it just because you just want to eat them and be all selfish? Or are you actually doing it because you want to celebrate somebody else and celebrate something bigger than yourself? And I think really taking that and then running with it really will help propel a lot of people forward in life. My business partner and I did this. We got stuck so much at the beginning because we were just trying to figure out the right way to do this. And if you've listened to the episode about education, this is really where that comes in, where education has failed us. Education is more of a foundation, like our educational system gives us more of a foundation of how to learn life versus give us all the right answers for how to navigate life. And we just get stuck on the right answers, and we get stuck on trying to figure out the best recipe for the best cookies versus, no, if I know the principles and I'm driven by something bigger than myself, you're most likely going to win at the end of the day. Anyways, guys, we're really running out of time. I got 5 seconds left. I hope y'all have a great day and a great week, and I will catch y'all later. Peace, everybody.